Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Untold. Today we're talking about last night's nightcap episode that I'd watched some clips separately on social media because I did not want to give Letitia and Destiny any views, you guys. It's getting so negative and it's getting so toxic, you guys. Like to the point that it's not even entertaining to watch anymore. It is getting so dark and disgusting that it is intolerable, you guys. And what am I talking about? So, of course, Destiny and Tisha are getting in their digs about Melody Cherie, about her mother. And it's like, why? What did Mel's mom do to you that you keep putting her business out there allegedly and keep saying all this nonsense, and not once has she came for you guys? Not once has she ever said or did anything disrespectful, but you guys keep popping off about this Van and Mark thing that nobody cares about because he's not on the show. It's not relevant. It's not a storyline. Nobody cares. So, and they keep trying to make it a thing. Also, Destiny trying to clarify, the amount of money that Mel gave her, which made matters worse, you guys, which made matters 100 times worse. Here's the problem. Here's where the issues keep starting. The issues keep starting is Tisha and Destiny hate Melody Cherie. They are jealous of Melody Cherie, and they throw out these digs first that people ignore. They throw out these digs first that people ignore, and then they get hyped up by their fans, and they start saying more stuff in these interviews about Melody Cherie. And so then when Melody Cherie finally responds and she finally drops the bombs, now it's a problem. Now it's Mel went too far. Mel's manipulative. Mel's not a good friend. Mel's this, Mel's that. But you literally allowed, you said nothing when all this slander was taking place. You said and did nothing when all the slander was taking place because some of you were enjoying it because you didn't like Melody Cherie. So you didn't find it to be a problem. But if Mel exposes the real, now it's an issue. Now it's Mel went too far. No. First of all, none of these people were Mel's friends to begin with. Let's start there. These were all Martell's friends, you guys. So let's start there. And can Destiny stop being a hypocrite on what the truth is about her divorce? Can she tell the truth in one interview in what exactly happened? Because first it's the mom, now it's alleged there's something else that was happening. Because here's the thing, even a mama's boy doesn't just immediately divorce somebody 3 weeks after marriage, you guys. So either they purposely got married to try to get on the show, or something else happened. But I refuse to believe it is about the mom. And it tells me something that, allegedly, and I believe this came from the original Straight No Chaser, that Destiny didn't have custody of her son and was still battling custody or whatever, that there were some other things that were taking place and that she was going to be evicted and all these other things. So I know she didn't mention any of that. None of that was mentioned. And she tried to play it like she couldn't talk on the show, but she can talk now, but she still didn't say anything. So that inclines me to believe she still has a gag order. She's still not allowed to discuss the details of what took place. So there is that. But then Destiny also goes in on, how hurtful it was about Mel talking about how, she spent this money on her and this and that. And so then I guess she wanted to clarify and say that the $6,000 weren't all at once that Mel gave her via CashApp or PayPal or whatever. But my thing is this, that actually, if it was in installments for different reasons, whether it was for custody, whether it was for your business, whether it was to pay your bills or this and that, that shows over a period of time that Mel cares about you. And that Mel was giving, being a good friend to you, helping you out in your time of need, helping you out financially when you couldn't afford on your own to pay your bills. What has Tisha and her family done for you? And that's what I don't understand, Destiny, is Tisha and her family have talked so much trash about you, but because you are feeling a way about how things dissolved between you and Melody Cherie, you think teaming up with the Scotts is going to work well for you in the long run. when it's not. They've bashed you to smithereens, you guys, for a long time. And you're sitting up there in her face. And while this whole time Melody is helping you out, you're gossiping about her to Letitia. And you're telling people at the reunion that Mel's ignored you, that Mel hasn't talked to you in 6 weeks and this and that, which then prompted Melody to show on the show the several text messages of Melody, in fact, checking on you. And then you continuing to push the narrative that Melody SHARI was not a good friend, that she was never there for you and this and that. Even though, mind you, you chose not to tell her about your divorce until it was finalized. It's funny how people paint certain narratives, but then they want to leave out certain details that completely invalidate their story. And so essentially she thinks that by saying that Melody gave her money installments is somehow shade, but it actually shows over a longer period of time that Mel cared about her. That Mel was, seeking to make sure that Destiny was good in all aspects of her life financially, so that she didn't have to struggle. But now it's a problem that Mel revealed it, but you were going around telling everybody that Melody SHARI was a bad friend. She wasn't there for you. She didn't do anything. She disappeared off the face of the earth. So Mel's like, hey, I have receipts that say otherwise. And it says something to me that Mel has the instinct to know that these people are not trustworthy. That she has to keep receipts on deck for these people because they try to lie on her and they continue to slander her. So that tells me everything I need to know, that these people were sus from the start. And then Tisha goes in on, and it's so much hate and vitriol. And here's the thing. These are the people, Melody and Martell, they're responsible for you guys being on the show and having this opportunity for a reality TV check in the first place. And these people are so ungrateful. They are so ungrateful. They get a little bit of money and they think that they're running things and they think that they can say and do anything. Listen, you don't have to like Mel and Martell at this point. You don't have to be friends with them. But the lack of respect is alarming. Is completely and utterly alarming. They would never have that kind of smoke for Carlos King. But yet they're doing this to Melody and Martell. And it's very disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And so essentially Letitia lies about how Kiki got on the show and is trying to make it look like it's some malicious thing, that there was like a conspiring, of Melody to get her cousin to get back at her and this and that because she wasn't filming with her and Destiny. No. Kiki has been around. Kiki has been around the show, you guys, for multiple episodes over the seasons, you guys. This isn't Kiki's, first introduction to the show. She has been in different scenes. She's been in different events. She has been on the show. It's just now she's being formally introduced because she has a larger role on the show now compared to before. But Kiki has been trying to get on the show. But you, Tisha, sabotaged your own cousin from getting that opportunity. So let's talk about that. Let's start there. Where allegedly there was, the time where the Holts had at their home 10 couples because they were, explaining to them about the show and, what they wanted from the show and this and that and how you have to audition and, what some of the things that they're looking for because they were hoping to push the Black excellence. They were hoping to push the comeback group and everything else. And you decided, Tisha, prior to Kiki and her husband getting to Melody and Martell's home at the time, you decided to say something shady about Kiki to leave, something negative in Melody SHARI's mind about her that would hinder Kiki's opportunity to be on the show. And that would open the door for you and Marceau to be on the show. So let's keep it real of what it really was. That took place. You sabotaged your cousin, and now your cousin really has the ammo to throw everything in the kitchen sink at you as revenge if she really wanted to. And that's what you're truly afraid of. You are truly afraid of what your cousin is going to reveal in regards to the truth about the marriage between you and Marceau. And that's why the real reason you didn't want her to have this platform. So let's talk about that. And then Phonics and Hook getting on a segment and completely insulting Winter. And it's just like, seriously? Seriously? And the irony in Carlos King's quote at the end about, you know, how don't sacrifice your morals and your class and this and that just to get revenge on other people. I don't know who he was talking about, but literally you are giving somebody a segment and a platform to do just that, to give, you know, to make death threats and everything else in the light. So I don't know when this was taped, but it's just so negative and toxic now, you guys. And these nightcap episodes are being set up to basically cause more negativity, cause more division within the group, and uses fuel for storylines while they're still currently filming the show. And I don't like it at all, you guys. I do not like it at all. And this is the problem when you have multiple couples that are related on the same show, and now they want to, you know, rebel and try to take out Melody and Martel, who provided them this opportunity in the first place. So it's just very negative. You know, Tisha's up here throwing digs, saying that, you know, if Mel and her father got together, she would be an evil stepmother and all this and that she likes older men. And then Destiny's talking about how, you know, they know where the bodies are buried. Seriously? And Mel could totally air you out at any point in time if she has receipts on what really happened with your marriage to LeBaric that she really could expose if she wanted to. But again, it's all these empty threats. It's all of these nasty digs. And it's just getting worse and worse, you guys. It's getting worse and worse. And I don't understand why people aren't seeing what this is. Why people aren't seeing that this is a takedown attempt, that this is a takeover attempt, and it's failing miserably. That you have to resort to such vitriol, negativity, and, you know, shady behavior to do this. And it's just wild. And it's crazy because today in church, the pastor was talking about how you need to speak up for yourself. How you need to stop letting your mom or whoever speak on your behalf, that you're grown. And I'm like, did my pastor see my YouTube video? Like, what is going on? But he's right. It's so disgusting and disturbing that Tisha is a grown woman, nearly 40 years old, and has to still use her mother to fight her battles. Make it make sense, you guys. Make it make sense. And, you know, if you call out anything that her mother says that goes too far, she's like, well, I can't control my mom. But yet you use her to fight all of your battles. What are you going to do if she's not available to do so? So I don't know. I just don't know where we go from here, you guys. I do not know where we go from here, you guys, because it's just so toxic. It is so toxic and it's uncomfortable to watch as a viewer, you guys. And so, and I feel like social media has turned into a whole separate show, in addition to the show that's airing on OWN. So it's just daily shenanigans at this point. But let me know what you guys think. What were your guys' thoughts? Did you guys watch last night's nightcap? Or did you guys just, like me, look at the clips online of what took place and cringed? So there's that. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.